Going live. Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Starfield on the GTX 1650, 1050 Ti, and RTX 3050. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So here I am, unpacking the game. It's 120 gigs. The download was 86 gigs actually, but here I am. Waiting for the game to finish unpacking. This depends on your CPU performance and your SSD's read-write speeds. So here we are. We're waiting. Yeah, still no benchmarks on GTX cards, which is fine. That's where I come in. So welcome guys. Yeah, Steam Deck. It's also unpacking on Steam Deck. So I have Starfield over there being unpacked. On the Steam Deck, it's around 55 gigabytes. Unpacked. It still has 55 gigs to go. So definitely really stressing that CPU on the Steam Deck. So once this is over, we're doing a stream on my first test on the Steam Deck. Let's see if it's playable. I'm doing fine. What about you guys? Hey, no, Tata. Yeah, on your Nintendo 64, we're playing it. Hey, Varun. 1650 Super, you have no hope? Well, we'll see. Elfo, ¿qué tal? Switch port when? Probably this is going to be the switch port on the 1050 Ti or on the Steam Deck. We'll see. Really CPU heavy? Okay, gotcha. Beard look great on you? Thank you. Yeah, sometimes I think, should I shave it or not? And some of you guys, when I shave, say like, Jesus man, don't do that. It looks weird. Yeah, because I was doing daily videos. One day I shaved, and it was weird because in one video I was full beard, and on the second one, a day after, I was like clean shaven. Ilyes Oluani, I'm doing fine. What about you? Hey, Wilmar, 1050 Ti on low. We'll see. We'll see. I think it will be fine as long as we use FSR. Should be good. Do you think the 1650 will run it? Yeah, it should be okay. Hey, Blue Luck. Heard good stuff about performance. I heard good stuff about the game. Honestly, I thought the game was going to be an absolute, how to say, an absolute disaster, but I was pleasantly surprised when I saw the reviews. I didn't get a code from Bethesda, which is fine. I mean, nobody owes me a code, so yeah. So I paid the $100 to get into it at the very beginning. So thank you guys for making that possible. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to pay the game day one. I mean, usually I don't get the money back from the games, but that's okay. Whatever. I like getting these early. Yeah, guys, if you have a 2060, it's going to be similar to a 3050, maybe a bit faster. It all depends on the VRAM amount there, how much it uses. I think it will be fine. We'll see. Your whole region was removed from Keymailer? What? Let me check mine. No freaking way. For the people that don't know, Keymailer is one of those websites where you register your YouTube account and you can request keys from publishers. So yeah, I requested a key for Starfield, but there's nothing over here. Yeah, still no. I didn't get the client yet. I'm still on waiting. Maybe if my luck serves me right, probably I'll end the stream and I'll get the email saying, hey, you got a key for Starfield. It's okay. Without FSR, yeah, I'll do both. With and without. Don't worry. I'm way ahead. Okay, almost there, guys. 96 gigs out of 116. Hi. Hope my poor 2070 can run it. You'll be fine, man. 2070 is more than enough. If the Series S can run it, the 2070 will do it just fine. By the way, I'm going to drink some mate because this will be a long night. It's 9:15 p.m. But I'm pretty sure this will be like a 3-hour stream. So I'm going to be drinking some Uruguayan mate. Yerba mate is called. It's like drinking tea, but manually. Your profile pic very good. Thanks, man. 1660, what do you think? I mean, if it runs on the 1650, the 1660 will be completely fine. Shouldn't be a problem. ¿Qué más, mono? Me alegro. Después con el oso. The unpacking is slow. Well, I mean, it's pretty funny, but this is what unpacking is doing. Is using my whole CPU. That 6 cores and 12 threads are maxed out. So it all depends on your CPU and your desk, actually. Opi, me alegro, Joaquín, que la disfrutes mucho. Ahora el DLSS. Gracias, Trooper. Es lo que intento. So yeah, as you can see, guys, if your CPU is any slower than this, it's going to take longer to unpack if you preloaded the game. I have this streaming PC that I'm using right now to do this live stream. It's an i7 13700F. It took 5 minutes to unpack the game. So it's all CPU. In this case, it's 6 cores, 12 threads, but the i7 I have for streaming is, I don't remember how many cores, is, Jesus, 16 cores and 24 threads. So on 24 threads is like, yeah, almost immediate. Happy to help, guys. Are you able to test 1440p, please? I mean, this is a 4K monitor, so I can do anywhere from 1024 by 768 to 4K, so don't worry. Depending on the performance, we'll see. Okay, it unpacked. Let's launch the game for the first time. There we go. Let me unzoom. There we go. Close this. By the way, game ready drivers, so I'm up to date with the game ready driver 537.13. Wish me luck. Here we go. We're going to start with medium probably, but I don't know. Okay, what the hell? Let me play. I have to restart Steam. My bad. Let me restart Steam. This happens every time a new game releases. Come on, shut it down. Here we go. Let's hope for the intro doesn't last 2 hours. I saw a lot of reviews of the game, and they say that the intro is the slowest in any Bethesda game, so the intro will probably take a while. But don't worry, there's console commands like in Skyrim, so I can use gut mode, no clip, I can do whatever I want in this game, so that's good news. Okay, here we go. Get ready. Ya veremos, Sebastián. Okay, it's launching. Give it a few minutes. If it's a Bethesda game, there's probably going to be a launcher that is like, oh no, there's no launcher. Awesome. Okay, first thing, we're on DX12, so it's a DX12 title. Bethesda Game Studios. The studio that releases games every 10 years. Okay, first good point. Built-in shaders. Thank you. That was a big concern of mine, so the CPU has to work a little bit longer. Each time I swap a GPU, I'll have to go through this, but that's okay. Should be quick. Let's wait. Let me see if I can pause the game, and yeah, I cannot turn off the music. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted. But so many shaders, look at that. I mean, as long as it's not like in The Last of Us, like it took like an hour on this computer, we should be good. So to the all menu haters on Twitter, sorry, X, it has shader compilation before launching. So the menu can be whatever it wants, but if it has shader compilation, I'm happy. I'm a happy PC gamer there. And on the Steam Deck, still 15 gigabytes left to unpack, so okay. Okay, that was the fastest I had so far. Alright, settings. I'm sorry guys, but I have to disable the music. Sorry. I know it's a disgrace. Okay, I'm at 1440p. Let's start with 1080. Dynamic resolution, no thanks. And let's use the medium preset first. And the render resolution at 100%. VSync off. Oh, there's upscaling. So you have contrast adaptive sharpening or FSR2. Variable rate shading. Film grain 0. Yeah, let's keep it. But what's the setting for FSR2? Is there any... that's weird. I don't see any FSR2 option. I mean, it says FSR2, but I don't have any preset for this. That's weird. Anyway, let's disable this for now. Let's keep it on medium raw 1080p. And variable rate shading, we turn it off for now. How many gigabytes? This is 4 gigs, unfortunately. And as you can see, oh no, it doesn't have full screen. Are you kidding me? It's only borderless. Why? Okay, hang on, let me fix that. That's so annoying. I hate when games don't have native full screen options. I have to go manually here and select 1080p. Absolute trash. Okay, 1080p. Medium settings. Let's go. No upscaling for now. Let me see if there is any other display settings. Accessibility. Toggle iron sights. Controls interface. Crosshair, high opacity. Oh, you can disable the damage numbers. Thank God. I hate that in video games. Difficulty normal, save on rest. Okay. Gotcha. Let's start. The menu being 120 is is a good thing. Yeah. I'm nervous as well, guys. Because they said that the game is good. Bethesda Game Studios. Okay. Hopefully I can skip cutscenes. Probably not the first one. But hey, we gotta try it. 49 needs 720p 60? We hope. Okay, the GPU is already maxed out and the frame rate is already at 30. Okay, May 7th, 2330. 2000... Okay, 2330. Argos Extractor. Okay, we're underground, so this is not open world yet. And looking at a wall, it's 30 frames, which is a good indication. Okay, we're already below 30 now.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you
and
do
I cannot
best.
pause the game, so probably no skippable
Follow my one
cutscenes.
simple rule.
Game
Hannah,
cracked?
what's my one simple
For
rule?
real? So fast?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is medium. I think I'll do low
Just like any
right
other
away.
job. Go
Yeah, this is
steady,
too much
go
for
safe.
the
Go
1650.
home with a pocket full
But
of
hey,
credit
it's medium.
at the
Let's go
end.
for low.
Yeah,
Okay?
totally. It's just like,
We're indoors. If indoors were below 30, outside, it's probably going to be a nightmare.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Waiting for September 6th. Well, I had to pay $100 to get it early, so here we go.
That's why I keep him around.
So don't worry. This is just for to be able to get it quickly out the door and test it with you guys.
Not untrue.
I mean, low, the 1650 is below the minimum requirements. The minimum requirement is at 1070 Ti, and that's much faster than a 1650. The 1650 is more like a 1060, so it's surprising that we can do this, actually. Yeah, for now no VRAM. Does it run on Steam Deck? I don't know, I'm still unpacking it on Steam Deck, and after the stream, we're doing Steam Deck. By the way, guys, the game looks pretty good. Actually.
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Also, do the flashlights produce shadows? What is this, modded Skyrim? Okay, let me put it on low very quickly. I love that this is the first Bethesda game that has a menu inside of the game that actually does something. Okay, let's try that again.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Alright, 1080p low. Sounds good.
Grab some samples.
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't
Okay,
like to
FSR off.
lie.
And it finished unpacking on Steam Deck, so we're good.
Remember, Dusty.
Okay, this is indoors, remember guys. We gotta get outside first, and on the reviews they said, hey guys, you gotta... The start is very slow, so it's going to take a while. I cannot see my character yet. Although we're on low, and the flashlights produce shadows.
The United Colonies?
Of the characters, at least. I mean, I remember the first time I saw shadows being cast from light sources from your flashlight was in Metro 2033, and now in a low preset we have it, so that's pretty impressive. Saludos! You're crying? Why? Because it works? That's a good way.
Let's go.
Yeah, it looks really good. I think this is low settings. Let me see if DLSS, sorry, not DLSS, FSR is off. Yeah, let's stay like this for now. We'll see once we're outside. Remember that this is a very small environment here. Although despite the low setting, it has pretty good detail. That's what I like about new gen games. Although they still look good. Really can't complain for now. No, FSR is disabled. You can see right there. FSR off. Hi! Oh, I still need to follow you. What CPU are you using? It's in the description. It's a 6-core 12-thread i5 10th gen.
Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal to
Okay, let's No Man's Sky this.
shout out when I need you.
Okay.
We'll be done here soon.
Yeah, definitely No Man's Skying. Oh, sorry. sorry, it was a mistake. I apologize.
Anyone else bother?
Okay. I'm familiar with this. Feels like No Man's Sky when I'm mining stuff. I'm guessing this is a tutorial, so that's okay.
You're ready, boss. Get back up here.
Back up here.
Come on, it's time. You're with me.
Yeah, I want to go out. Come on. Can you console command for FOV? Guys, can you send me the FOV command for Skyrim? It should be the same on this game, or for Fallout 4. I forgot the command. As far as I could see, it has the command option. Let me check if it's here. I don't even remember how to toggle it. Interface, no. Bindings, no, not. Oh, maybe it's on bindings. It's probably at the bottom. Upgrade ship. Where is it? Undo. Pause menu steady. There's so many controls here. Jesus Christ. View to switch view. Okay. Okay, I don't see any key for the console commands. I know it's the tilde key, but it didn't do anything. Toggle POV, pause, quick load, quick save. I'm sorry, no, this is not. Okay, it's not here.
Let's go.
Maybe it enables itself later. We'll see.
Hella, get the readings.
How about, do you think it will run on a hard drive? I have no idea.
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings.
Probably when you're moving around, it's going to change. When you're flying or something. I know nothing about the game. I just know that it's on space
There's an anomaly.
and that the planets are generated, a big chunk of the planet.
Relax.
And
Just another job.
there's like 1,000 planets or something. But I mean, considering its low settings, again,
We're getting close.
the helmets cast shadows.
Just
Mind blown.
in, seriously.
In that regard.
There's something really effed up about this.
Wherever
Already cracked by Rune? What? It's cracked? Are you kidding me? That's hilarious.
you're right. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
I need to check that on Reddit. Hang on. Very quickly. Let's see if that's true.
Client on his way.
I'm checking. Flashlight. Yeah, Starfield was cracked. That was quick. Jesus. Thanks Marco Antonio Ibarra Bermeo for the 30 Mexican pesos donation. He says, "Wake up, babe." Santiago's now live. Hell yeah.
Do you see anything?
Okay, so the unofficial demo is confirmed, I guess. Use the cutter to break up the postage. Sure. Por ahora, Tony, está todo bien. Veremos qué pasa. We'll see once we get outside. This is the prologue. The prologue is underground. Oh! I see space! This reminds me of when Shepard in Mass Effect touches the beacon.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Do you guys remember if you played Mass Effect? Shepard touches the beacon, he has a vision, passes out, nobody knows what happened. Sounds familiar?
Come on.
350 FPS. Oh god, this is worse. Jesus.
No
See, there's more detail, this happens.
Still out?
Those textures are pretty, yeah,
You know who you are?
especially in those dynamic
Proof for
objects.
Argos extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
We'll need FSR. Okay, let's create myself. I'm going to randomly generate this. Oh, okay. Hang on. Biometric ID. Yeah, I'm this guy. And this looks like the Canadian astronaut. I forgot the name. So that's perfect. Let's be the Canadian astronaut. Body, let's make it a Giga Chad. Yeah, he needs to be a Giga Chad. Yeah, there we go. Face, that's perfect. Background. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's so many of them. What do I do? Whenever there are wanted individuals or those who profit from their capture. Okay, that's perfect. Let's go for that. So piloting and multiple journey into space, number of those certified effectively pilot. Yeah, piloting, boost pack training, targeting control systems. No, maybe not. I want something else. Okay, high power. Name. Yeah, Grandpa. I'll call him Santiago because that's me in the future. I'm going to be a Giga Chad in space. Pronoun. Okay, pronoun. Thanks.
Forgot about your hunting background. Not much use here on this damn rock, that's for sure.
But
Well, you got
we
the
definitely
sample.
need FSR for
Client's
this.
on his way. Then we all. You remember?
Once I can pause the game.
It's our payday. That's what. It's our payday. That's. Huh. Either way.
All this trouble for
Yeah,
Never mind.
actually, now that I see, the textures in some objects on low have very low detail, but on the characters they look great. Yeah, it seems that some textures have high detail, some others are left behind. Yep. Okay, let me enable FSR. The thing is, I don't know what setting is going to use when I enable FSR. It says FSR 2. Hang on, before enabling FSR 2. Let's look at, okay.
Our constellation
So
contact
here
is on the
I
bridge.
get 28. Let's see what happens if I enable FSR.
the Explorers group?
Okay, it did nothing. I know why. Oh, never mind. It went to 30.
Not a joke.
I didn't change the resolution scale, so apparently it doesn't have presets for this. Oh, it has dynamic resolution. Okay, I gotcha. So if you enable FSR2, guys, and you enable, it will enable dynamic resolution unless you change the render resolution. So instead of quality, ultra quality, whatever, performance, you manually change this, and the upscaler that the game will use will be FSR. Okay, I like that approach. And I like that it also has dynamic resolution.
You're just too young to know better.
31, and if I put it at 100% resolution,
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation.
okay, 26. Gotcha. I'll leave it with dynamic resolution then. Let's keep it like that. I think it'll be better. 720p 40, we'll see. Let me get outside first. So we enable dynamic res,
Half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
FSR 2, whoa, FSR 2. Dynamic res on. Let's see if it stays at 30 with dynamic res. It should be okay. You know what? I'm going to make it easier for myself and for everybody else. I don't remember what ultra quality was, so let's put it at 85% resolution. So we have at least a consistent idea on what's going on. So FSR 2 with 85% resolution. Which seems to be, yeah, 85%. Still looks good with FSR. With this I can actually see how much do I need to lower. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this this transparent material kills the GPU. Holy hell. Okay. Yeah, this material, delete it. Okay, ultra will be 77. Okay, let's lower it to ultra quality then. 85 is too high. 77. Yeah, this material still kills the GPU. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that material is basically half of Skyrim in one place.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
This is bad. I mean, dude, this is low settings on a 1650 and the minimum card is a 1070 Ti. I think we are good, all things considered. What now? Select the area in the lower inventory. Toggle the quest. One small step. Ha, very creative. Equip a helmet. Gotcha. Skills, inventory. Oh, you can hide the helmet in breathable areas. Ooh. Last is 1050 Ti. No, actually 1050 Ti will go after this GPU. Oh, we're outside. Cool. Okay. Although, let's be honest, there's not a lot of grass in here. There's mostly rocks. Oh, and I can do like in every Bethesda game. Whee! But I still think I need to lower the settings further. And I don't know why I have motion blur. I disabled that. What the hell? I'm confused. Maybe it's the upscaling, actually. Okay, let's try variable rate shading super quick. Yeah, still does nothing. Okay. Damn. Those effects, Jesus. This is too much. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, it's still playable. I mean, I was expecting the game to not work like anything. What's the name of this? Anything above 720. So this, at least to me, it's impressive. Although, personally, I think we should aim for 900p on this one, including the DLSS. Jesus. The FSR. So, allow me a moment. I will save. And let's keep the same settings, but on 900p. I think that should give us an edge and not kill the resolution so much. So let's go to desktop very quickly. Don't worry guys, I have an SSD, so we can test the load times. Unfortunately, there is no full screen, only borderless full screen like many other DX12 games, which is a shame, but the solution is go to your display settings, check the resolution you want to use, and launch the game again. That's how you do it. Yeah, I guess on the if you have an RX 580 or something that has more VRAM and well, and it's more powerful than this GPU, it shouldn't be an issue. Should be a good time. Okay, so 900p, low settings, 77% resolution, which would be on FSR2, which would be like ultra quality FSR. Yeah, believe it or not, ultra quality FSR is 77%. Let's see how long it loads the game. How long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seconds, give or take.
Been a long time.
Okay, this is way better.
Yes, it has. That mine on Fendi.
Okay, yeah. I think this is the way to go. If the game consistently runs like this, it will be good.
Mineral contract.
Does the game have DLSS? Unfortunately, only FSR. Which is weird.
So, you found something?
But hey, what can you do?
Right here.
It's an AMD sponsored title, but AMD came to the public and said, guys, we don't limit upscalers
Just like
on sponsored games, which I don't know if it's true, but I find weird that there's no option for it.
He passed out after the
It would be nice also to have XESS, actually. I like how XESS does the temporal upscaling in many games. One thing I do want to crank up though is the anisotropic filtering. I don't know if there is. Let me add some sharpness to this. Yeah, I don't see any anisotropic filtering option. That's a shame. Oh well, what can you do?
credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn.
I'm going to, yeah, probably a DLSS mod like in Resident Evil 4. Also, guys, don't use sharpness. It breaks the visuals for some reason. I'm sorry I'm going back and forth so quickly, but
Really thought I lost.
no, I think it's the VRS actually. Huh, that's a bug. Yep. When I disable variable rate shading, it destroyed the textures, so I'll keep it on. Are you going to test a 1660 Ti? I don't have one, so no. Let's see. Here we go. Effects are going to show up, guys. Yeah, okay. The effects are what kills this game the most so far. If I go third person, it's worse. So, place mouse 1 to fire. Okay, I'm not going to fight in third person a lot, but let's see what happens. Oh man, I want to be a pirate in this game. Okay, yeah, when effects show up, the game doesn't like it very much. Guys, do you remember which percentage of resolution is quality FSR instead of ultra quality? Because I think I should go a little bit lower than this. I mean, on consoles, guys, on consoles it's 30 frames. Even on the Series X console. I thought it was on PS5, but I just found out yesterday that the game is not on PlayStation, which I don't know what to say about that. 66 to 67, 66. Okay, I'll blindly believe in you guys. Thanks for that. Yeah, performance is 50%, so it makes sense. 66, and let's put in here quality, just to make it clear which presets we're actually using there. Yeah, it's a shame that it's not on PS5. Okay, yeah, I think this is the way. Hopefully it stays at 30. Please stay at 30. 0 FPS on PlayStation. Well, if you think about it, PlayStation has lots of games that are not on Xbox, but at the same time, you need to remember that in a way, Bethesda was multi-platform and now it's from Microsoft, so it feels different because of that, I guess. Oh, I killed a friendly. Sorry. It wasn't on purpose. So in that way, I understand why people are mad about this game not being on Xbox, despite on PlayStation, despite all the exclusives on PS5. Starfield for rich gamers only? What do you mean? I have a 1650, dude. What do you mean for rich gamers only? We're below the minimum requirements. Can switch. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, what now? Talk to Barrett. Happy to oblige.
Good. Me?
Where is he?
Pass out as soon as my heart stops racing.
Did you see
You're a
this?
miner.
Ran straight at those pirates like
These are the people that made the CPU sold out in 2020. It's probably this guy.
Of course,
Yeah.
Barrett.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You done
Oh,
the
yeah.
artifact, right?
You can crank up the sharpness. Yes, I can. There's a sharpness slider. I'll try it later.
Mark,
By the way, guys, I'm skipping everything because, well,
how about I stay?
we're trying to get to the open locations, basically. And it's a slow start.
Just go.
Also, I like the faces of the characters, although you can still notice that it's the creation engine. I mean, they look way better than the previous creation engine characters, but they still have those mannerisms from creation engine games.
And it even tells
1650 Super, yeah, it should be like 6 frames ahead, I'm guessing. Something like that. It'll be faster, definitely, on the 1650 Super.
hey, look at
Their faces look tired. I understood that reference.
now. Questions?
Yeah, I mean, they look at you awkwardly when you're walking besides them.
Come on. You really not? Because if you didn't know, the way I see it,
Yeah, I'm not going to ask more questions.
that, my friend, technically,
Well, can I go? Oh, okay. Tap to exit the dialogue. Don't let him break my ship. Ha! No chance in hell. Let's save. I love that I can save anywhere. Yeah, 900p, but with FSR quality, which is actually 66% resolution. Let me clarify that a bit better. FSR to quality.
I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett
And
likes to say, it's
there you
as
go.
easy as learning to
That should give you more of an idea on what's going on. So yeah, it's not native 900p,
just in case there are any
but that was what I was expecting. Even the Series S and Series X use FSR, although they use it on a more efficient manner. There's also dynamic resolution, but I don't trust it too much yet. Here we go.
shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Do you think it will run on Steam Deck? We'll find out. I'm going to do that after this stream is over. So we do the 1650, 1050 Ti, 3050, and then we jump into the Steam Deck on a separate stream that is going to be linked to this one, so you won't miss it. But it looks good, guys. For low settings, I'm pretty impressed so far. I thought it was going to be absolute potato on low settings, but I was pretty surprised, actually. Okay. Although that texture on this planet looks horrible.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be
Okay, we're flying.
test all
Probably not going to be like No Man's Sky, that you can fly like in a straight line to going nowhere.
step you through the
This is probably going to be like fast travel. Like, okay, click on this planet to land. It's probably going to be that.
and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, it's like 600p. Hold left Alt and use WASD to switch between systems and allocate power. Your ship, you can skip chip tutorial about powering up all systems. Okay. I don't know how to power up all systems, so I probably cannot skip that. Alt and allocate power. Okay, shields. Okay. I see, I can... I don't know what LAS is. I don't know what VAL.
On a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control.
Okay, missiles, no. Ballistics, lasers. Okay, I understood now.
Maximum speed. Try
Engine.
increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Oh, I can actually drive it.
A ship's
Cool.
engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw
Toyin
your
Cooper.
attention to the HUD.
Hey, the gamer is dead.
Speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down.
Yeah,
as
but
you
the
adjust the throttle.
the texture on this planet is
Transfer
hilarious.
center to the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Okay, gotcha. What now? Where do I have to go?
Can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Oh my god, this is... Let's see, can I go that way? I'm going to disable the shields.
Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting
Oh,
power to
just when I disabled them.
notice more power increases their strength.
Go to Uranus. I go there every day.
Without a hull, be vaporized.
You cannot land on a gas planet. Good point. I saw that Twitter thread, I feel like an idiot now. Guys, you cannot land on a gas planet. Trust me on that one, I tried. And I died in the process.
You've proven an adequate pilot.
You're an adequate pilot, I did nothing.
Tactics, because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its
Oh,
weapons to bear.
I need to allocate ballistics. Ashley, where are you? I need your ballistics.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry.
Oh, I have no shields engaged. Ooh. Okay, so space stuff is obviously going to be easy to run, except if you're playing Star Citizen.
Homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Whoa. I'll suit to fire the ballistic cannon. Oh, I see. Okay. I wish I could land on their ships and kill them manually. It would be more fun.
Congratulations on surviving your first starship assault,
Okay,
Captain.
that was interesting.
We should search
It's
the
very
land
easy to
for
move the
samples
ship,
and
actually.
other salvage. You will need
But yeah,
to
the tutorial is very slow so far.
before we can access
Which is fine, I mean, I get this is a complex game. Fly close to the shipwrecks and press E to loot them. You can do that in some ships? Oh great, I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Hey Venchart, it's been a while, man. So I can get inside of the ships and kill everyone? I rather do that, honestly. So that's good to know. I want to be a space pirate.
2 more Crimson Fleet ships
Cycle between
are
space
located on
targets.
location, Captain.
Oh, never mind. Oof. Bad idea. Okay, still over 30. That's good. No, you're not. He's dead. Tango down. Although my ship is 50% of the way there, so hang on. Okay. It's funny because as the ship moves, I move my head, like if I had any control.
The amount of
Reduced to atoms. Talking about pirates, Rune just released the game. Yeah, I saw it. I was blown away. Those guys are fast.
odds
Jesus
of
Christ.
manual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop.
Immersive.
Need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of
Okay.
Crete, a perfect staging area for
Let's put everything on the engines. Let me disable the guns. And put everything on the engine. Okay. Whee! Open tab from the open data menu. From there you can open the star map. Yes please, I want to fast travel somewhere. Travel between stars, zoom out to see the entire star system, zoom out again to see all the stars settled systems, explore course. Okay, will do. Okay, I was here. I cannot land in this, let's be honest. It's a gas giant. Okay, mining outpost. Of course, I cannot land on a gas planet. Oh, cool. Civilian outpost. So where did I have to go? I got distracted. I guess I can go anywhere. Oh, there we go. This is what I was looking for. Nitra. Type rock. Type barren. Rock. Star station. Let's go to the star station. I want to see what... Oh, I cannot fast travel in there. Missions. Travel to Crete. I'm an idiot. Crete. Crete. Yeah, there we go. Set course. Yeah, it's not like in No Man's Sky that I got to fly there manually. You open the map and you go there. But it's funny that the texture in the planet is, well, a potato. It's low settings, but still. Okay. Well, there you can open the star map again. The plan view star map use information. Yeah. We need to land there. So I have to open the menu twice. Gotcha. Can you use 1080p 50% resolution? Yep. First, let me get to a place where I actually know that there is something going on. Although, looks pretty good so far. Even a low. This doesn't look like a low setting experience. Except in the resolution, of course. But still. Okay. The sun is kind of hot, not gonna lie. Agreed. Okay. Whee!
Be careful, Captain.
Yeah, I'm running there like it's a friendly place, but it's not. I don't know why my character is looking back. Maybe there was someone over there. Okay, I can actually also No Man's Sky the place. You probably saw that in the trailer. But also, okay, first thing first, first impressions, controls very well. Low settings looks pretty good, except in the planets, once you're in the space, into space. Planets are low resolution textures, but that's okay, whatever. And then I saw no stutters so far. The shader compilation seems to work as it should. Nothing field? Yeah, it's basically empty, this part. Hopefully there's someone to shoot at. I mean, yeah, this reminds me of No Man's Sky, and I played it yesterday. This part. The combat is much more polished in that regard, but this is not combat yet. Okay, let's go to the part they told me to go. Oh god, stop it. Oh yes, please. You tested the other GPUs? Not yet. This is the first one. I'm trying to have an idea on what's running bad and what's running okay. This is not the entrance. Oh, what an idiot. That's the way. Let me see if there's fall damage. Apparently not. Okay, some combat finally. I do like that the HUD that you get here is optional. Because you can basically turn it off and you don't get any markers. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no DLSS is ridiculous. I don't know what they were thinking. Ah, okay, these are easy to kill. Sorry, space dogs. Oh, thanks for the help. Okay. I just want to get to a city to actually do some damage to the GPU. Unknown. Okay, that's probably not what I had to do then. Let me reload a save. But before that, this was 9:55. Yeah, 5 minutes ago. Let's go. I want to go to a place that is actually a city or something. Yeah, I'm going to do 1080p with 50% resolution, which will be Performance FSR. And I'm not going to aim to 60. Maybe later when I'm more into the game. But today I don't think, at least not on this card. Can creatures minerals plants will ask additional features such as building outposts and using social skills. Nice, I don't have any, so it will be nice.
Be careful.
Now I'm a sky.
Creatures are often unpredictable.
Creatures are unpredictable. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, that's the first stutter I had so far. Okay, you can climb. Oh, I discovered the location, oh my god. Is this Fallout? No. Fallout runs better and looks worse. This is low settings. I wish I played this earlier, but I hadn't had a choice. Yeah, probably 90% of the time will be outside of cities. Thing is, where to go now? I tried to get into this place, but the door was locked. Maybe up there? Oh yeah, so good that I can climb. Thank you. No. Doesn't open? Okay. Fallout Citizen? No Man's Skyrim. Yeah, I'm guessing I just missed something in the entrance, so let's go there. Before that though, let me save the progress and try 1080p. Unfortunately, again, I gotta get out of the game because they have borderless full screen for some inexplicable reason. Maybe I can do it like this actually. Let me see. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, gotta quit the game, but we're inside the game in like 10 seconds. So yeah, it's a shame. Somebody's going to mod that though. And before launching the game, how many people are playing? I want to check that. Oh, wait, the game is not out yet, technically. So it doesn't show play numbers. No 750 Ti, we'll see. I'll think about it. This will be 1080p now, but 50% resolutions, which would match with FSR performance. So internally is 540p, which is fine, whatever. It's a new game. At least it tries something. Okay, and after this we try dynamic resolution. And hopefully get to a city by then. FSR balance, no, 50% resolution is FSR performance. What I want to go is to a city called New Atlantis, which is the most demanding, according to our friends at Digital Foundry. Yeah, this was the door. Okay, this is the entrance. Like really? I really miss... guys, am I a game journalist or something? How did I miss this? I guess I become a game journalist.
Curious.
Okay, indoors is basically 60. Makes complete sense. To try 1080p native, I did it when the stream started, and it was basically 20 FPS. Oh man, at 60 it feels so good. Jesus Christ. So many health kits. Okay, there's pirates. I found Rune, guys. I found Rune. Oh, look, Empress. Empress showed up in Starfield. Oh my god, what a nice cameo. Sorry, Empress. Nothing personal. Oh, yeah, finally, guns. Huh. Okay. Okay. Not quite Call of Duty, but better than Fallout 4 so far. Let's see once I get into actual combat. Does it look better than 900p? I'm not entirely sure. Remember, guys, that I'm playing this on a 4K screen. My screen that I'm playing this game now is a 4K screen, so everything looks blurry for me here. So it's hard to tell if it's better than 900p with 70% resolution. Okay, yeah. Happy to report, shooting feels way better than Fallout 4's. Let me see, I want to assign stuff to my inventory. So, inspect, sort, favorite. Yeah, this is just like I expected. Okay, so this will be on 2. This will be on 1. And this, I don't really like it much, but I'll keep it on 3. Yeah, definitely the shooting is way better.
I am picking up faint signs of life in the area.
Oops. Okay. $480p gaming. See, I was speaking Spanish there. Yes, 480p gaming. Well, actually 540p gaming. But I mean, it's not so bad. I think I rather have 1080p as the base resolution. The UI looks way better. Yeah, especially for the UI stuff. If it wasn't for the UI, I would lower the resolution, but yeah, it looks way better on the UI. I'm a big UI fan. I mean, even on this monitor, 1080p doesn't look great, but your health is low. Whoops, I forgot. Come on, pop your head out. Thank you. The CPU is in the description, guys. You can see all the specs down there. Level 2. Oh, I got him in the jetpack and he flew away. That's so cool. It's funny that these other pirates don't know that one of their cameras was just killed a couple feet away from them. Definitely a creation engine title.
I do not feel pain, but I hear it is terrible.
We run a 1650 Ti and 16 gigs of RAM running on SSD. I'm guessing you are playing on a laptop. So if the RAM is on dual channel, I'm guessing it should be similar to this. Oh, hi there. You are a pirate. Okay. Another one that you click a button and you go outside, like in Skyrim and Fallout. I wonder how they did it. How did I... Flashlight... Not Q... Oh man, I forget. every single time. GH, no. I'll find it eventually. Increase sharpening? Sure. Happy to oblige. Let's put 40%. Hopefully it's not too much. It actually improves the... Okay. I like the sharpening. I think I went a little bit too far with the sharpness, so let's put it at 20%. Okay. It's okay. Considering it's 540p, it's good. Can you test this game on a hard drive? I don't have a hard drive on this computer, so at the moment, not going to happen. Fast travel to your ship. Okay. Look for the map icon of your ship and press E over it. Okay. It said press F, and I did it, but whatever. Oh, never mind. Those are pirates. Turn Blu-ray on. Do you mean motion blur? Maybe. If we're playing at 30, it kind of makes sense, actually. Not a bad idea. Also, guys, is the game audio fine? Is it delayed? Is it not? I forgot to ask. I ask on every stream except on this one. Okay, so this wasn't my ship. That was the mistake. Gotcha. There's my ship. I'm a freaking idiot. It's fine? Okay.
Captain,
Gotcha. Thanks.
To reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis.
New Atlantis, yeah. Guys, New Atlantis is the city that Digital Foundry said that runs the worst. So that's the perfect place to benchmark. That's when I can actually start testing the game for real. Awesome. Great. Good news. Prepare for kill the GPU. Yeah, I still don't get over how pixelated the texture for low settings of the maps are, because the rest of the textures are actually pretty good. Missions. I will live in old Atlantis for the extra FPS. That's a good one. Grab jump to Jemison. Probably another galaxy. Alpha Centauri. Guessing I have to jump there first. Do I? That course. Let's try that again. These are start stations. Yeah, good point. Another solar system, sorry. My astronomy is not my strong point. Apologies to all astrologists. Sorry, but I'm... Okay, there we go. That was the mistake. I had to press X while pointing at that place. 3, 2, 1, go! Let's see how fast it loads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 seconds. A patrolled area, no contraband on ship. Wait for scan. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, scan me.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing.
Perfect. I can smuggle stuff now. I'll do that later. It will be so much fun. Okay. New Atlantis. Let's scan it first. Let's go to the city. Let's kill the GPU. Here we go. Cross your fingers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 seconds to land on the planet. Not bad, considering it's a city. Let's see. Here we go. Is that Earth? It kinda. Let's say yes.
Hey, Bosco. What? Married? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo and user new.
My ship needs some repairs. Yeah, let's keep him. Do I have 1,000 credits?
Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
I told him fix my ship, and my ship was fine. Yeah.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need.
Oh, I have a gun. Dude, get the gun out. Get the gun away, better said. Okay. So far so good. The lip syncing is so bad. Oh yeah. It's the creation engine.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Okay. I was expecting worse actually. Ooh. Huh. Cool. Console commands. Let's try something. So, do you guys remember do you guys remember the no clip option? What was named? I forgot. Hold R to get gun, people walk so slow. Yeah. The cringe engine. Guys, in Skyrim, what was the command for no clipping? TCL? Okay, thanks guys. TCL. Although I think I'm stuck here now. Come on. Don't do this. There we go. I don't know if that worked actually. I tried TCL. TCL is no clip. TFC is no clip. Oh, okay. Let's try it. There we go. So there's my character down there. My good old friend. Let's zoom out. I mean, this is not realistic. Of course, I'm not going to be flying this high. I mean, this is not supposed to be viewable. This is like behind the scenes. I was just trying to see the city from a farther perspective. Seems to be fine. Yep. Even with lots of geometry on screen. So I'd say to keep performance, 1080p low with FSR 2 on 50% resolution seems like a good way. Yeah. People just teleport. Yeah, I mean, it's people... It's the background, basically. That's stuff that pops up there. You're not supposed to be up there, so... Yeah. It makes complete sense. I wonder if this game will have ray tracing soon. Oh, and here's my character just chilling, waiting for me to stop freaking around. Okay. Let's go back to our body. So before I try something else, let's do some mayhem. Let's pretend we're bad people. Okay, it doesn't seem to be an issue for this card. Okay, this security is terrible. Oh, I don't have any more ammo. Dang it. Although I'm pretty happy to see more NPCs. Dead. Reduced to atoms. Oh, before changing GPUs though, because I will be here all night. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, classic camera death. Gotcha. Okay, let's try first. Let me show you 1080p native, and then we do dynamic resolution to see if that has a better result. So, okay, so looking here, we're in the mid-30s, 35 with performance FSR, but once we go into display and we keep the resolution on native, which is going to be painful for the GPU, what happens? Okay, we lose 10 FPS, at least here. So native 1080p looks like this. It's funny because the characters look like cartoons at low settings. Okay, cool. So this is native. I thought it was going to be much worse though on native. It looks way better. The textures on the hand are worse, which is to be expected. But on the VRAM side, we seem to be fine. I think I might crank up the textures a little bit. FSR quality. FSR quality, I already tried it. But sure, let's try something else. Hang on. Let me try dynamic resolution super quickly. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think definitely this way. The dynamic resolution takes a bit of time to actually properly do its job. Oh, sorry. Huh. Ultra graphics, are you kidding me? Why would I do that? I think textures, we can crank them up actually. I don't see them though. Where's the texture quality? I don't see any texture option actually. Huh. Shadows, indirect lighting, reflections, particles, volumetrics, crowd density. Oh, crowd density. Huh. Okay, interesting. I see the issue. Yeah, there's no texture quality option. That's unexpected. What happens if I put it at 90% render resolution plus dynamic resolution? Okay. Yeah, definitely I can see that with dynamic resolution, the texture in the hand is way better. Maybe in the main menu? Maybe. Yeah, I think dynamic resolution is nice and all, but it's a little slow on how fast it should update, so... Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's go back to the menu. First, let me save. Again. We quit the game. And let's see if we can do the 30 FPS experience. Volumetrics, shadows. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Since we're targeting 30, I'm sorry guys, but I need to enable motion blur. The quality of the motion blur, not the amount. I wish it had a quality, an amount of motion blur option, only quality. It's a thing I do because it's 30 frames. We have FSR2, 20% sharpness, VRS, which is variable rate shading on. It seems to help in this case, and this GPU should be compatible. Then dynamic resolution enabled with render scale at 85%. So if anything happens, the render resolution will drop, but it will consistently stay at 85%. So it's FSR2, 85%, plus dynamic, res, plus VRS. And I think that should do. We'll see. Let's try it. What is going on so far? No, so far no stutter. And so far runs better than anticipated, honestly. I thought it was going to be way worse than this. I'm pretty surprised. It doesn't support DLSS, unfortunately. Nacional, León, pero soy simpatizante, no me importa el fútbol. Ya sé, blasfemia, perdón. If it runs on a 1650, it'll run on a 1660, definitely. Okay. So if you guys didn't know, on the Series S and the Series X, the game actually runs at 30 frames.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
And in this city, it drops frames like into the high 20s, like it's doing right now actually. But see, when there's something very sudden that happens, like I look outside, it drops into the 20s, and then it says, oh, hang on, I should be at 30. And it tries to drop the resolution, but it doesn't go there exactly. I'm a little bit confused with that.
Yes. What?
Let me see, maybe dynamic resolution is not working with this. Yeah, it was actually doing something. Okay, good. 77. Let's be a little cyberpunky. What is VRS? Variable rate shading. Look it up. It's a technology that not many games use. I think I killed the game now. Yeah. Yeah, I think swapping those things very fast kills the GPU here.
Finally send someone down there.
Let me reload. I changed too many settings. I hate when that happens. I broke it, yeah. It didn't take me so long to break. I mean, considering it's a Bethesda game, I haven't seen any characters clipping through the ground yet, which is it's a record. The first big bug has been in the first hour and 17 minutes. I remember the first time I launched Skyrim. It was like, you're finally awake, and the carriage was flying around. Good times. Yeah, it's VRAM bottlenecked, definitely. Yeah, I thought that was the case. Because when I changed the upscaling resolution, that's when it dropped, yeah. I'm guessing it's VRAM limitation, which makes sense. I mean, the minimum is an 8 GB GPU. So if I change settings back and forth, it's even worse. Okay. Yeah, I think this looks good enough. See, third person. Yeah, I mean, when it drops to 29, if I didn't have the FPS counter, I would kind of notice it. But I think this is good enough. Good thing I saved here, though. Let me see if I have any other useful save. Not really. Jameson. Yeah, no. My other save, I overwritten it. My bad.
This is New Atlantis Transit.
Residential district, commercial district. Oh, there's more districts.
It provides free transportation.
I'm an idiot.
throughout the city. We can take it through.
Yeah, I think this is the settings to go for. Dynamic resolution, low settings, VRS, variable rate shading, 77% resolution. And if it drops below 30, it stabilizes a second or two after. And enable motion blur to deal with it a little bit better. And if this is not good enough for you, drop it to 900p on the desktop resolution. But I mean, I'd rather do this than having 50% resolution, which would be FSR2 performance, because everything looks way sharper, the textures are not broken anymore on the hands. Oh yeah.
Last stop, Apollo.
Yeah, this is a 1650 non-super, guys. The 1650 Super should be able to do probably dynamic res without FSR2 at 77. So if you have the super version of the card, it's going to be better than this, definitely. And if you have a 1660, yeah, I mean, you should be okay.
Everything good?
At least so far. 4 gigabytes seems to be enough. Okay, some grass. Yeah, load looks pretty good. All things considered. I don't want to go higher than this because I don't think it makes sense, really. For this card, I mean. I mean, although you still have shadows, you have okay-ish textures. The thing is, there's no texture quality option. So this basically controls the draw distance of the grass, the draw distance of the rocks and everything. And well, the reflections on the water. Not sure if you guys notice, but if you look into the distance, like, let me make it clear for you. If you look into the distance, the grass stops rendering at around this point. So if I move closer, it'll start popping in. There we go. The grass starts growing. That's one of the cut downs. Also that texture away. And the trees and all that. Those are the cuts with those settings. And the resolution of the shadows, the reflections, at which distance you can see them. But again, it's a 1650. It's not even the super variant. So if we look at the system requirements, this doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be running like this. It should run worse. See? Same thing with the water. Let's see if I put the water on medium. Water. The reflections here. Okay, there's low, medium, and high. Let's put them on medium. Any screen space? Apparently no. At least not in big bodies of water. There was actually reflections in the main square. Yeah, I don't see any extra reflections here. Okay. Just as a final test, let's try medium settings. Let's kill the GPU a little before we swap. Okay. Yeah, this is way too much. But hey, it's medium. I think low is good enough. In this game at least. Oh yeah, medium is way better. I can see more grass. Although I feel that the resolution dropped lower. The game doesn't have SSR on consoles. It's probably not available on PC either. That's so weird. I mean, it's weird that there's no screen space reflections. Because look at that water, what the hell? That's a weird cut. Because it's very obvious. I don't know, that's a weird decision. I love this swimming. This swimming is the animation. Can you Skyrim the animation of the swimming any more than this? It's so funny. I don't think I can swim underwater. Maybe I didn't find the button yet. Put it on high. I mean, high seems to be the same. I cranked it up to high. And it didn't change much. The draw distance did change, but still. Let's go back to the main square super quickly. And let's see if it performs well on medium. Because maybe medium is the best configuration. I think Skyrim Special Edition Water looks better. Yeah, definitely. I can tell you without a doubt in my mind, the water in Skyrim Enhanced Edition, sorry, Special Edition, is definitely better.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or
yeah, it drops more often.
It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the mass.
And there's
district.
way more people now. Yeah, I mean, instead of dropping to 29, it drops to 27. So yeah, I think I'll do something else. I mean, well, okay, before that though. Yeah, this is not a screen space reflection. This is actually cube maps. Yeah. Okay, so let's do a change. I'm going to try something different. Since reflections are it's just cube maps, We put them on low. They don't look great anyway. Particles, low. Volumetrics, meh. Crowds, medium, because it's good to have a good amount of NPCs. GTAO quality, this affected how the grass had ambient occlusion, so I like to keep it on medium. Contact shadows, really not a big deal. These are the distance at which the shadow has like the edge more softened, to say it in some way. Put that on low, whatever. Shadow quality, meh. In this case, even on low, shadows look good. In direct lighting, I'm not entirely sure on that one. So I'll keep it on medium. If it's too demanding, we keep... Actually, the indirect lighting was okay. Maybe in another planet it's worse. So let's keep it on medium. GTAO and grass, so the grass draw distance is not too bad. And that should do the job, I guess. So I think so, yeah. So mid-low. DLSS mod is out. Are you kidding me? They already have a mod to inject DLSS on this? You gotta be joking. Okay, yeah, I think this is way better. Yeah. Definitely. We get better draw distance for the grass. There's way more people walking around, despite looking like some wall-y humans. Yeah. I think I'm pretty satisfied with this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And what I was talking about with the shadows. Guys, shadows on low. It's ridiculously good with low shadows. Why would you go higher than that? I mean, I'm used to see low shadows like a blocky mess. Yeah, it has some soft edges there, a little bit grainy, but you're not going to notice that. I mean, come on. Why bother cranking up shadows? It's all good. And yeah, the water doesn't have those reflections. We have cube maps, which are those static things, but they're still there. So if you lower if you lower reflections to low, you don't actually lose reflections. They're just lower resolution.
I'm meeting my girlfriend for drinks at the viewport tonight.
No, you're not.
Someone help me!
The thing is, when it drops in places like these, you're going to notice it for a split second, and then it'll stabilize itself. So yeah, this is where it dropped frames so far. Oh yeah. Yeah, the dude took a shot to the head. Yeah, he wanted to see his girlfriend very badly, so he survived a headshot. My man! And this security guard didn't care. It was like, oh yeah, sure. I'll take you in. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied with these settings, guys. Type TGM on the console, the gut mode? Yeah, I know. I did it. Okay, very quick little run. 720p low. But let me show you my best settings according to my brain. 1080p. Dynamic resolution on. Render resolution 77%. Preset custom. Low shadows, medium indirect lighting, low reflections, particles and volumetrics. Medium crowds, so there's more people. High motion blur because we're targeting 30. GTAO on medium, so we have some ambient occlusion in good places. Grass on medium, so it doesn't... There's more grass, and into the distance you see more of it. Contact shadows on low, because shadows and contact shadows here still look great. FSR 2, 20% sharpness. BRS, which is very red shading on. No depth of field, personal preference, no film grain. And when you enable this, make sure that this is enabled, and this is at 77%, which will be like ultra quality FSR. And you should have basically 30 frames. With drops into the upper 20s when action picks up, or you see a very transparent material, which is more rare, to say in some way. But so far, this is the area where it dropped frames, so far. You have max out CO2, further exertion will damage your health, just like in real life. Yeah, the glass is an issue. But again, it fixes itself after a couple seconds. I want to see if there is... Yeah, I don't see any bar with many NPCs here. Anyway. I'm getting off the cuff here. Let me put 720 very quickly. Let me see if we can get 60s somehow. I don't think we can. But let's give it a shot super quickly. 50%, everything on low. No dynamic resolution, no FSR. Okay, even at 720, I'm at 30 FPS. LMAO. Okay, FSR2, 50% resolution. .720p, low, plus 50% resolution. Santiago's Digital Foundry for people with a budget hardware. Yeah, and with no consoles, unfortunately. Okay, let's try it like this. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, guys, we're CPU bound, I think. No, we're GPU bound, actually. Huh. Yeah, you're not getting 60s. Not even if you brute force the resolution very low. At best, you're hitting 40s. So yeah, no point in targeting 60s, at least not on this card. FSR works well, but again, 30s is the way to go. I now understand why the consoles are targeting 30. Anyway. Let me go back to 1080 super quick for the next GPU. And let's put this, well, let's put everything on low. This is the 1050 Ti, the one that is coming now. Wish me luck, guys. Let's put it at 66%. And let's go to the desktop. It's not going to take super long. Now that I've gone through the prologue, we're going to swap to the 1050 Ti. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Ugh. One sec. All right. 750 Ti. Yeah, at the end of the stream, I'm going to do the 750 Ti. We have to. But at the end. We're getting there. 1050 Ti, you got this! What do you think about 3060 Ti for this game? 1440p, highest settings? Yeah, should be fine. Maybe FSR is needed. Do you already do the 3050? No, that's coming right after the 1050 Ti. On the 1050 Ti, I'm doing only one setting, which is, can we get 30s like at all? That's basically my objective. I'll do 1080p with 77% 66% resolution, which would be FSR2 quality plus, and we do dynamic res right after that. We still need to compile the shaders, so that will take a few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But so far so good. I'm pretty impressed. I thought it was going to be significantly worse than this. So first impressions are good. Let's see. Will it run? Better said, will it launch? Hang on, my Steam is waiting. I already played an hour and a half. That's crazy. Man, I can't wait to start playing this on my own. Yeah, 4 GB of VRAM is enough, but if you change the settings a lot, restart the game because it fills out the VRAM very quickly. Okay, it launched. Okay. All right. Yeah, the drivers are already there because it uses the same driver as the other card. It refreshes it, but when I do 3 GPU swaps, I reinstall the drivers from scratch. That's kind of my rule. If it's 3 swaps, fine, whatever. 3 or 4 swaps. More than that, I reinstall the drivers from scratch. It's the same driver. Sí, tomo mate, sí. Yeah, guys, this is yerba mate. It's a Uruguayan drink. Very popular in South America. You should try it. It's 10:45 p.m. So yeah, I need something to stay awake. It's like drinking tea, basically. It's not the funny plant, if you were wondering. That's not. No, soy de Uruguay, pero anduviste cerca. What CPU are you using? It's in the description. You can find it down there. Okay. 1080p, 66% resolution, FSR 2, and that's it. Also, guys, no FOV slider. Really? Still no FOV slider. Come on, Bethesda, you're better than that. Well, no, you're not. They had to do something wrong, right? No FOV slider. That mate is cold? No, it's... This is... boiling water. Trust me. Sí, anda en una 1650. Rebobina el stream y lo vas a ver. Okay, what's the console command for FOV? It's probably the same as Skyrim. Okay. Oh god. Bad time to save, I think. Chimarrão, yeah, in Brazil it's chimarrão, or something like that. Okay, so... I was expecting worse, actually. Ah, never mind, there we go. Alright. Dynamic resolution, maybe? Yeah. No, we need to do 900p on this one. 1080p is too much. Let's change the base resolution. Unfortunately, we need to go to the desktop because borderless full screen. But hey, what can you do? Yes. Okay, 900p, low, 60%, 66% resolution, FSR 2. Let's see. Godspeed, Captain. Yeah, still no. Dynamic resolution, maybe. Oh, and as you can see, guys, there is no BRS support. This is because this generation of GPUs didn't have this feature. That's why there's no variable rate shading. Interesting. Oh. Okay, the dynamic resolution here killed the visuals. So it cannot go even lower than that, so we're having to do 720. Understood. That's the lowest resolution it goes, actually. I think it's mostly, now that I'm seeing it, guys, I think it's mostly an issue with the GPU generation. Remember that the 10 series cards are not great at the X12. They're pretty terrible at the X12, actually. Maybe that's the reason. That's usually what happens in new games on cards like these. Let me disable dynamic resolution. Oh god. I think I broke something. Hold up. Hold up. Let me do native 720. Okay, this is 720. Still garbage, okay. But what happens if I do dynamic resolution at 720? 26. Okay. 50% 720p. Oh my god. Okay. 50% 720p, guys. We did it. Oh my god, it works. Yeah, guys, it's definitely, I mean, it's YouTube at 144p. I mean, this is, let me whip out my calculator very quickly. 720 divided by 2, 360p. And with the dynamic thing, the FSR thing is so blurry. Oh my god. Not even 2002 graphics. 2002 graphics, at least you could understand what was going on. This is like having prescription glasses removed. 360p gaming. I love the future. I mean, I thought the game wasn't going to launch, to be honest. But I can just notice that at such a low resolution, things into a distance, the game cannot do anything about it. It literally breaks the visuals. I mean, FSR doesn't know what to do. I mean, look at this sign. Let me zoom in even more. Things that are close to the camera, okay, you can kind of see that it's a pistol, but this? Whatever is close to you is fine, but... yeah, that will be my vision when I'm 80 years old. So I can experience it now. Makes sense. I mean, it works. Would you play like this? I don't know, up to you. This looks like when I'm not using my glasses. Yeah. Okay, that pixel is shooting at me. Yeah, somebody's going to play like this. I mean, let's be honest. If I was myself from 2005, I was, no, sorry, 2007, I was like 12 or 13, I would have played like this. Even worse, I would have probably played it at 15 FPS and be the happiest person on earth. And this guy is straight after Cyberpunk 2077 on day one. Hey sir, how's it going?
Oh man,
My phone answered me. Okay, let me quit the game very quickly and launch it again. Let's see if it was a misfire or something. I don't think it was. But hey, here I am. Let me try it once more. I'm going to give it one more chance and see what happens. I'm it's kind of nuts. It was Skyrim back then, yeah. No, I was playing Resident Evil 4, the Ubisoft port on PC that didn't have mouse support at 10 FPS. it was great. It was the best time of my life playing PC at 10 FPS back then. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Now we get it 120. I know it for sure. You know what? Now it's even worse. It was at 30. Now it's at 27. Why? Yeah, I'm drinking chimarrão or yerba mate, as it's called in Uruguay. Yeah, guys, don't even try it on on the 1050 Ti. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's like an oil painting. Actually, no, it's not like an oil painting because it would actually be art. This is just something I would do on Paint when I was 2 years old and I touched a computer for the first time. That you open Paint and you do some lines and you feel like an artist. I mean, the best part about this is the UI. The UI is actually legible. Oh, hi there. He started flying up. Okay. I had enough. Let's swap GPUs. Not even FSR 3 will save this. Okay, before the 3050 we're doing the 750 Ti, just to see if it even launches, just as a meme. I'm not going to go any further than that. Let's do it for the memes. Okay, Starfield 750 Ti edition. The question here is, will it even open? That's my question. If it doesn't launch, I wouldn't be surprised. What happened to the 570? I sold it because no time. The good thing about Nvidia cards is that at least I installed the driver once, I swapped the GPUs, it refreshes the driver, I'm back into it, I don't have to redo everything. And I only need to reinstall the driver once I finish the stream. I finish the stream, delete every driver, and well, back in a clean slate. Yeah, the 3070, guys, if you have anything above a 1650, you'll be fine. The 3050 is coming right after this, don't worry. This is just a quick check. I want to end the stream with a 3050, not a 750 Ti. Nothing against it, of course, but I need to try. I'm sorry. And I'm keeping it overclocked. Just pretending that it's going to launch. Let me be excited for a moment. 1660 Super, you're fine. Don't worry, it'll work. It works on a 1650 non-super, so a 1660 is even better. So yeah, you're good. Yeah. Okay. F's in the chat for the 750 Ti and the 1050 Ti. It's been such a journey. But here we go. It happened. It happened. Bethesda did it again. At least we tried. He was so young. Only 9 years old. I was picking it back from school. Look at how they massacred my boy. Wish me luck. 3050 in the way. It looks pre-recorded. No, it's not. Here's my hand. It's not. 1660 Super and 3050 basically the same card. Not exactly, but the 3050 I would say is in between a 2060 and a 1660. But the 1660 doesn't have DLSS, it has 6 gigs of VRAM instead of 8. So that can make a difference. The CPU is an i5 10400F, you can find it in the description. Yeah, I mean, I have a 10400F, a 1080 should be good. RX 580, yeah, sure, why not? Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's start from scratch, 1080p. Let's try high and let's see what happens. Just for the memes. Oh, hang on, I forgot to change the resolution of the screen. It's still at 720. Oh, Jesus. And thank you so much, Lautaro, for the 50 Argentinian pesos donation. He says, si pongo todo en bajo funciona unas 7:10. No, no va a andar. No va a arrancar el juego. Suerte con el upgrade. Somebody asked if on a GT 710 it will work. No, it won't even launch. Trust me on that one. If it did, I would be very surprised. 1440p coming after that. Again, thanks Lautaro for the donation. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. i3 10100F? Sure, why not? It does launch outside directly to the garbage. Yeah. I mean, what you can do with the GT 710 is go to Steam, buy the game, download it, and then buy another GPU. So the GPU can help you buy it, but that's about it. Hopefully the game's CPU performance is up to par, we'll see. That's the big question. What do you think about FSR 3? I want to check it out. It would be nice to have a game to check it out on. Looks interesting, but considering that I've been playing with DLSS 3 frame generation, I mean, if you're anywhere below 60, I would say in the 40s, it looks kind of weird, the motion. Okay. Begin. Oh, I forgot the FPS counter, my bad. %. Oh, there's Ultra as well. Okay. It's funny because when I use a preset, if I use the high preset, it says, oh, 62% resolution. And if I put an Ultra, oh, 75%. What? Okay. Let's keep it on native. Let's do it like that. Mate con azúcar o sin azúcar. Gracias Martox por la donación. Obviamente sin azúcar. ¿Qué es esto? O sea, me está jodiendo. VRS on. And keep the rest up there. So this is not high. This is ultra. Ultra. No, ultra. And let's get back into the game. How many VRAMs in this GPU? 8 gigabytes. So this is the minimum VRAM according to the game, but on 4 gigs it was fine. Okay, here we go.
In combat,
what?
there is often yells.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew. I am not sure why.
Maybe I went a little bit too far. What the hell? Okay, apparently Ultra is way too demanding. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Guys, don't play on Ultra. Ultra is for babies. Yeah, it doesn't seem a VRAM issue, but Ultra was very hard on the GPU. Let's leave it at that. Okay, this is high, this is not Ultra. So okay, so this game basically tells you, dude, wanna play the game? FSR 2. Yeah, I mean, I can already see the way better draw distance on high versus low or medium. Let me see Ultra one more time, just to be sure. Yeah, Ultra is very taxing. I think you should avoid it. Ultra is way too much. I mean, it's ridiculously far away. Hang on, let me do a classic Santiago move. Let me record this super quickly. We compare it with... yeah, with high maybe. Give me 1 sec. Gotta record this. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Stop recording. Settings. Let's go now to high. I hate when presets want you to change the resolution. Screw that, man. What the hell? Two, three, 4, 5, 6. And finally, let's do medium just for testing purposes. Okay, medium is a huge jump in performance. We count to 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, got all the footage that I needed. Give me 1 sec. I gotta remember how I do comparisons. Was iCat? Where was iCat? Whoa. Wrong keyboard, my bad. Hold up. I need to make this work. So it was on my Google Drive. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Don't mind me. I'm doing some brain stuff. I got. Come on. There we go. Hopefully you can see, yeah, you can see it. Let me grab my footage. Okay, there we go. I gotta do some tweaks to this though. So, we got in the middle, it's high, at the left is ultra, at the right is medium, without any resolution updates. So, wish me luck. So, this is ultra. This is high. And finally, medium. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna hit play. Probably my PC is going to slow down. Let me know, guys, if anything goes wrong. Oh, I forgot to hit play. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, I can see that the grass density takes a hit at the distance, which makes sense. But I mean, why would I do Ultra? Yeah, I mean, the patches of grass. Oh my god, look at the grass on Ultra. Oh. Okay. 3 mediums. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. This is a reference to the other ones. My bad. I suck at copying and pasting. Ultra. Oh, there we go. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Hi. And medium. Thanks for the correction. Apologies. Apologies. It's almost tomorrow in my country. There we go. I mean, yeah. This is ridiculous. I was expecting more. I mean, even the shadows. The grass still moves around. Yeah, I mean, the vegetation into the distance is more detailed. But this, to me, I've been looking at Xbox Series S versus X. This looks like a Series X versus Series S video. At least in non-city areas. Let's see the shadow on the foot. Yeah, I can see that it's less detailed here, but it's not a big deal. I'm having a very hard time seeing any major change. So yeah, let's go back. I think medium is good enough. I don't know about you guys. Medium allows us to play without dynamic resolution. We'll try to get 60s later though. But I think medium is fine. Yeah, we're doing 1440p in a moment. Let me go back. Oh man, after playing this at the low 720p, it looks like an next-gen game now. Also, textures, VRAM. Well, we still drop here. Never mind. We need to use FSR. Man, so crispy. So if you have a 2060, you should have better performance than this, 2060. It has less VRAM.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation.
So let's fix it. We're going to enable FSR. We're going to keep it at 77%, which would be like ultra quality. And let's see, maybe we can crank it up to high, we'll see. Medium is fine. In my opinion, anything over medium, at least in this card, doesn't make sense. And we'll see if we need dynamic resolution. Maybe we don't even need any static resolution.
Will be waiting for us inside.
Okay. That did it. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is probably the way to go. We'll run below 16 GB of RAM. And apparently it's using less than 16, so it shouldn't be an issue, but I cannot tell you 100% certainty. It's been a while since I played something with 8 GB of RAM. 12 GB, maybe you can get away with it, maybe, but I don't think so. I think it will be a difficult task. What do you mean didn't do anything? it went from below 30 to over 30. Guys. 36 FPS. $33, $32. This is the difference between 27 and 31. So it does make a difference. It looks like a very small difference, but trust me that once you're inside the game, it's a difference between being below 30 and above 30. So trust me, it's necessary. I credit with my 2060 when I see it. The 2060 will be fine. It will be faster than this. So don't worry. Instead of FSR, let's try now dynamic resolution. Oh, dynamic resolution is on. My bad. There we go. Let's try native 1080p, dynamic resolution on. So we keep the render resolution maxed out, which is native, and we enable dynamic resolution. That should do the job much better. And let's enable motion blur because it's 30 frames per second. El low loader de los 60, no creo, ni cerca. Okay, dynamic resolution. Let's see if it's smart, if I move fast. Okay, 29 and then recovers. So this is what I was saying about you guys saying FSR doesn't do anything. Well, it does. The thing is, it needs to lower the rendering resolution quite a bit. And why does it stay at 30 like this? Because dynamic resolution. Although it takes a few seconds to kick in. If I'm running here, I get like upper 20s. The game will say, oh, I need lower resolution for 30, but it's not fast enough, at least not in this card. So in this case, I'll rather lower it manually. No FSR 3, nope, FSR 2. I'm happy it's not FSR 1. If it was FSR 1, oh man, it will look terrible. Oh, also the sharpening is too strong. Screw that. Oh, hang on. Did I save my changes? Did I just brick the menu? No, I didn't. Good. FSR 2, sharpening, 77% resolution. This is FSR 0.1. Fine. Yeah, I think I need to restart now, actually. Yeah, I should restart. Motion blur, turn it off. Yeah, I mean, I just turn it on when I play at 30. It's just a thing with me. In this case, though, on low, it doesn't look that much different. So we should be okay. FSR even looks better than dynamic resolution. Actually, dynamic resolution, in this case in particular, I mean, it works, especially when you combine it with a lower resolution using FSR. But the game takes a little bit too long to notice that that lowering the resolution is needed. It's like, I dropped into 27, please lower the resolution, and the game is like, 27, 30. So it drops the resolution very late. That's my only issue. It needs to be more faster. It needs to be faster. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I think this is the way to go. Although I forgot the motion blur, my bad. Okay, no motion blur, there you go. Have fun. Also, textures are way better. 4 gigabytes worked well, but some textures took time to load. 6 gigabytes should do the job.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Oh man, so creepy. Yeah, the way the characters look at me is kind of creepy. Definitely a creation engine character.
One day, I'm gonna leave here.
Okay, Series S apparently matches Series X for textures, so taking resolution into account shouldn't require much VRAM. Okay. Well, there's no texture quality option. Seems to be like automatic. Yeah, the hair looks better. What I mean is the mannerisms and the way they look at you. Like that. Yeah, the hair is way better than the other Bethesda games though. I agree. But the screen space reflections being missing is very noticeable. Definitely. Yeah, the hair is so much better. Now that you told me about it, I cannot unsee it. That's pretty cool. It's using 4 gigs. The card is 8 gigabytes. This is a desktop 3050. The Lodge, Mass District. Oh, I can fast travel without running into the doors. Okay. Sure. Lodge, residential, unknown. Do you need to restart the game for graphics to apply? No, but if you do, it is a good idea. Okay, am I in the same place? I'm so confused. Whatever. The thing is, Ultra is super demanding. I don't think it's worth your time to do Ultra. I think Medium is good enough. Draw distance is fine. There's no screen space reflections. It's all cube maps, which is a disappointment, honestly. But the game still holds up visually, in my opinion. I tried high, it was a bad idea. Let's leave it at that. The game still looks good. On high, it drops below 30, even on medium. But I mean, looks good enough. I don't notice much of a difference with high. Put 3060 to high? Yeah, definitely. And 3060 will do way better, that's for sure. It's weird that a game without any complex or advanced effects is so demanding. Well, the thing is, this is still the creation engine, so it's basically, they're building on top of whatever the creation engine already was. So it makes sense. They're basically trying to make it have advanced features on a very old engine, so it takes a toll on performance. Hopefully the next game is actually the one that has a new engine. This game was made around 30, yeah, but I mean, it looks good. It's ambitious. But man, some features that are missing is so disappointing. I mean, look at the water here. You're telling me they couldn't add some screen space reflections? It just kills the visuals for me. I don't know, maybe they will add ray tracing later. I don't know, I'm conflicted about that. Same here, this is not screen space reflections, this is cube maps. Shoot the water? Sure. Oh, sorry. I shot you in the head. Yeah, this water also reacts to my shots. Although it doesn't have... okay, has some visual feedback there. Yeah, just overhyped, I agree.
Enemy damage received.
Sorry, it was an accidental headshot. It wasn't me. Please, don't do this. Excuse me, sir. Could you stop shooting at me for a second? Hahaha. Oh, sir, why did you arrest you? Who arrested you? Because I was shooting at water and a person got in front of me. You'd be surprised how often people survive headshots in real life. Yeah, 10% of the time, I guess. Those are lucky people. Well, maybe not so lucky. Okay. Yeah, it seems that this part with more foliage is the demanding one. So let's try and get 60s, if that's even possible. So we're going for low settings. And let's keep it like this. Render resolution 50%, which is 540p. And if needed, we enable dynamic resolution. So let's see if 60s is even doable. So 1080p low, 50% resolution. Resolution? No, resolution. There we go. Okay. Oh man, still difficult, huh? Okay. Yeah, not going to happen. Well guys, you can see why it doesn't run at 60 on consoles. I mean, I'm not saying that the 3050 is like a Series X or something, not even close. Let's try to be CPU limited. So for that, we drop all the way down to 720. Yeah, at least Immortals' Avium, you know, it's using ray tracing and all that crazy stuff all the time. But this is clearly, okay, we need to build a big game in the creation engine, but we need to call it something else. Yeah, no. We're even CPU bound. This is why. Okay. Makes complete sense now to me. The thing that they were saying that the CPU limitation was the reason for 30, I don't know if they said why. I mean, even if I go for the lowest at 720, my CPU is the GPU is not being maxed out. It's at 70%. And the CPU is maxing out 3 or 4 cores. And it's a 6-core, 12-thread CPU. I'm not saying this is the best CPU in the planet. No, not even close. But still. How does the Ryzen 5 3600 compare to your CPU? It's almost the same. I would call them matched. It should be basically the same. 6 cores, 12 threads, decent enough frequency. So yeah, 60s, good luck, at least in the city. Let me reload a previous save. I don't even remember where I was in the first save, but let's try. I'm still going to play this game. You love space? Yeah, that's fine, man. Enjoy it. I'm just talking about getting 60s. I think the game is pretty good, according to the... how to say this? I mean, the critics say that the game is great, whatever, and I know it's overhyped, but at the same time, I'm excited to play this on my own. The thing is, getting 60s not going to happen. And I'm not on a high-end PC here. But it's crazy how difficult it is to reach 60s. I mean, think about it. I'm on lowest settings, 50% resolution at 720p. So this is basically 480p. So there's definitely a CPU limitation there. That's what I'm trying to say. So you're better off targeting 30. Or 40s, I don't know. Anyway. Let's go back to 1080. I'll show you the settings that I think fit the best for this. We're going to manually tweak it. I think I have a good idea in my mind. So shadows, meh. You can keep it on low. They still look good. Indirect lighting, I'll crank it up. Reflections, cube maps, medium. Particles, medium. Volumetrics, meh. But if you want to keep them, go ahead. Crowds, I want to have more people on screen, since if we are not getting 60s, at least I want more people around. Ambient occlusion, medium should do. Grass, medium should do. This is the amount of grass. On medium it was fine. Contact shadows, medium, to have some soft edges, they still look pretty good. And we're going to keep the rendering resolution, let's keep it at 100 and see what happens. Okay. Yeah. So this is 1080p. Mid-high. Native 1080p. Try the DLSS mod. Is it free? I read there that it was paid. I'm not sure if that's true. Okay, Bethesda. Well, this is the second bug I found. One crash. Was it a crash? No, a performance drop. This is my second bug. So 2 bugs in 2 hours and 22 minutes. And not game breaking.
No time to chat.
No time to chat, yeah.
Pardon me?
Don't worry.
Word of advice. Steer clear of the well.
Steer clear of the well. Yeah, if I don't, I'll end up there with you. Let's see if I can make her drop.
Oh God, get away!
There we go. You're welcome! She just doesn't understand. Oh, I cannot transport while on combat. That's fine. Let's go to the lush areas. It's lore. It's clearly a footwear technology. Yeah, my bad. I forgot we're in the future. I forgot we're 1,000 years ahead. I can fix her. Let's see the lush environment. By lush, I mean lots of grass. Okay.
Diplomacy would never do.
Yeah, I definitely think this is the way to go. So far, at least. Okay. Yeah, shadows are good enough. There's some softness to them. Draw distance of grass is okay. It's probably going to drop a bit when I turn around, because there's lots of trees behind me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ha! Huh. No, it's fine. Cool. I'll just lock it at 30 and call it a day. Same. I mean, it's native 1080p also. Yep. It's okay. Excuse me, sir. I need to do a benchmark. Can you help me out here? Thank you. You're so kind. And if you don't like... Well, in this case, as a safeguard, you can enable dynamic resolution. And if it drops below 30, this will fix it, because we're mostly above 30. Should be a rare occurrence. Yeah, the running animation clearly is from the creation engine. So, what's my advice for this? At least so far, 1080p. Low shadows, medium indirect lighting, blah, blah, blah. All this, like you see here, this is mid-low, not mid-high, actually. LMAO. Native 1080, maybe enable dynamic resolution if you want to, as a safeguard. Otherwise, you should be good. If you're playing on 1080p, I'll do like this. But this animation is clearly third-person Bethesda game. What I'm happy about though is that the gunplay is better than on Fallout 4. That was my biggest issue with that game. Don't get me wrong. Fallout 4 on the shooting is better than the previous games, but it still wasn't great. It's not perfect, the gunplay, but way better than Fallout 4 on that side. That's alright. Anyway, I mean, it's not 2010 running animation, I mean creation engine animation. 2010 is a little bit too much, I would say.
No.
Husband. Is this wife? Excuse me, husband. Husband, stop. I need your gun. No time to explain. Also, where's the gore? Do we have any? I don't think we do. Yeah, no. I hate modern gaming in that regard. Remember when in Fallout 3 you headshotted someone and the limbs flew off? Good times. It's free on Nexus mods. Okay, sure. Let's give it a shot. I'd rather do that. Give me a moment. I'm going to hide the screen super quick. I don't know what's on the internet, on the ads nowadays. I don't want to get banned. Nexus mods. Starfield. I already forgot the name of the game. Starfield. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alternate splash screen, Todd Howard logo screen, Starfield Fresh Worlds. Skip launch video. Yes, please. I need that. There's 2 no intro mods. That's fun. Let's grab this one. No message of the day. Where is... Oh, there we go. Replacing FSR 2 with DLSS or XeSS. See, it wasn't so hard. Extract the mod, install upscaler base plugin. Sure, let's get that. There's a common dependency plugin, blah, blah, blah. DLSS, DLAA. I need this one. It requires some work. Don't worry, guys. I'll get this. So first we download the mod, the upscaler. 3, 2, 1. It's funny how fast the community works here. It's ridiculous. Okay, upscaler base plugin is there. Then we need the DLSS DLL file. So we get that. DLSS DLL. And let's remove the intro. Yes, so annoying. Ah, I love PC gaming. Okay, so where do I paste this? Blah, blah, blah. Starfield upscaler. Start this mod in the game's root folder, install upscaler, place into mods. Okay. Gotcha. So many pieces. This will be interesting. Same. I agree. Okay. Oh, blocked uncommon. Are you kidding me? Come on. Continue it. Come on, Google Chrome. You're better than that. All right. Then we go to the root folder of the game. I'm going to change the status. We're installing DLSS mod. Believe it or not, there's already a mod for DLSS. Somehow. Okay, first of all, let's see the size of the game. It's 116 gigs. Okay. So I need my full brain power for this, so allow me a moment. So paste this in the root folder. Will do. So I grab Starfield upscaler. I move it to the games folder. Okay. Then install upscaler base plugin. Sure. I have to put PDP Earth plugin DLL into mods upscaler base plugin. So this over here, I grab it and drag it in here. Done. You need to download MVNX. Okay. Place it into mods, upscaler based plugin. Okay. Will do. Doop. Paste them. Oh, wrong folder. My bad. There we go. Check upscaler based plugins description. If you can use press end in the game to open the menu for the upscaler. Okay. All right. End. Okay. Oh, and the intro deletion. Unpack to Steam apps come on Starfield overwrite 16 files. Oh, I hope I don't break anything with this. Video. Oh, okay. Okay, it's a pretty simple mod. I see. Good job. Okay, guys, so we added DLSS and we removed the intro. We should be back. Sometimes my brain doesn't work or I post comments too fast before reading what I wrote. Happens to the best of us. Okay, reshade. All right, we got the menu. That's a good thing. And it worked. No intro, thank God. 1080p. Okay, so I press this and I do. This is display graph. Oh, maybe it needs to be inside of the... Oh, there we go. DLSS. There we go. Let's first go into the game. Here's the mod. This is this tiny window. This is the mod. Believe it or not. I'm going to put it at the side. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Oh, it crashed. I think it's because I think it's because I enable FSR inside of the game. I should turn it off. Oh, I need FSR enabled? Okay, got it. Thanks for the heads up. Maybe it's MSI Afterburner. DLSS 2. Oh, maybe I'm doing DLSS 3. I'm an idiot. Good point. This is DLSS 3.5. Duh. Yep. Thanks, guys. I forgot about that point. Let's do DLSS 2.5. 2.5. Well, there was a good version of DLSS that everybody uses. I forgot the name. Let's do 2.5.1. Whatever. Yeah, 3.5, but doesn't include frame generation. It's not like you can force DLSS 3 or something. Oh, what I need. This is not the Starfield. Local files. Bots, upscaler based plugin. We remove this DLL. We grab this other one. We drag it in. There we go. 3.5 should work. Okay, don't worry. I'm just double checking. Okay, 2.5.1. I love PC gaming. Yeah, 3.5 should work because there's no frame generation or anything, but I wanted to make sure. Okay, FSR2 is enabled. Let's use a preset maybe. Yeah, let's keep it like this. Whatever. At this point, I think it was because I kept Afterburner running and the overlay maybe interrupted something. It's more CPU demanding than Cyberpunk, yeah, but for the wrong reasons. Okay, good. Let's load a previous save before I did stupid stuff in the game. Said that you need to install viruses to have basic modern functionality. This is not a virus. Not that I know about. No, it's Nexus mods. It should be fine. I'm not saying download any random thing you see on the internet. Okay. Settings. So the settings I'm using is 1080p FSR2 without any changes to the resolution at all. This is 100% resolution. So this is native 1080p. And we're getting 33 FPS. So if I go here to add-ons, Starfield. Hang on, I'm missing something. There we go. I needed to press that twice. So now we're at 1080p. And I enabled it. Did I? So 33. Doesn't seem to do anything. Default. Doesn't seem to change anything, guys. Resolution is still the same. Is more CPU demanding than Cyberpunk? Yes, I read that. Needs to be adjusted through resolution scale. Okay. So this is actual DLSS or not? That's what I don't get from this. Oh, maybe if I change it inside of the game. From this. Oh, hang on. Wait a moment. I have a way to check. Okay, it is working. Let me show you why. So there's a sharpening option. I disabled it right now. It's turned off. If you see the UI, when I enable the upscaler, I have sharpening there. It does actually do something. There's sharpness, extra sharpness. So it's actually doing something. That's good. That's a good sign. I don't know which preset you need to use, but yeah, it definitely does something. It says 1080p to 1080p because I didn't change this yet. Let's see if it works like that. Let's do 77. There we go. Yep. Yeah, you need to change it manually, but it works. It's 832p. Although visually, I don't know if it's an improvement, because, I mean... You know what, I think visually it's an improvement actually, now that I see it better. Yeah, there's less shimmering, especially far away. Interesting. Yeah, especially things far away, I don't see as much shimmering. I think I should show you FSR versus DLSS. There's, at a press of a button, I can do it, so hang on. Let me show you what I found. Hopefully this is a good comparison. Okay. Before that, let me see if I can enable the FPS counter without crashing. Okay, seems to be fine. Good. Good. The thing is, when I press start is when... It's funny because I mapped this key to increase the size of the overlay. So now it's a cluster dog. That's okay. I'll keep it at the side. But I mean, if some people on the internet could do it with some official DLL solutions, you're telling me we cannot? They couldn't do it by themselves? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I need something that is moving. It's so hard to do this with still images. Well, I think it's easier. Okay, I think I found a good place to do it. Okay. So 1 second. I'm going to record 10 seconds of footage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we enable DLSS. And we wait another 10 seconds. Sorry for the delay. There we go. Okay. Let's see. AMD's anti-consumer policies, yeah. I mean, AMD came out saying, no, we don't do that with our partners. I don't know, man. I don't trust them. I don't trust any company, but okay. So on the left we got FSR, and on the right we got the DLSS, I think. Okay. So let's label this so you guys don't get confused, and I don't get confused. Yeah, you can see it there. So this is FSR2 FSR2 native. FSR2 is 77%. Let's just call it FSR2, whatever. It's the same resolution. So FSR2 at the left, and at the right we got modded DLSS. DLSS mod. So base resolution, the exact same. Let's see what happens. So performance, let's click play first. Let's see performance. Okay, performance seems to be identical. I know this is not a good way to compare this, but let's check here. Well, yeah, DLSS looks better. At least on the backpack, I can see more details. I mean, come on, what the hell? Let's see into the distance though. Okay, yeah, I can see some graininess here on DLSS. Yeah, it's a little bit over sharpened, but you can tweak the sharpening. Yeah, I mean, look at this wall. The thing is movement. The motion is what I cannot really capture well because I don't have a moving image. Yeah, things that are close to the camera look better on the DLSS mod. But I mean, was it so difficult for Bethesda to add this as a native option? I mean, look at, okay, I found something that moves. Look at this, stuff into the distance. The result there is way better. I mean, what the hell? I wish these modders were actual people at the company, but they would be fired right away for having good ideas. Is this 1440p? No, this is funny. This is 1080p with 77% resolution. So we're only on 1080p, up downscale to 832p. So what the hell? No, I don't have those two at the same time enabled. The thing is, the mod, it's an upscaler mod. You can enable it or disable it whenever you want. So in this case, for the FSR test, I kept the in-game solution. And just to enable DLSS, you flip the switch and boom, it replaces FSR2 with DLSS in real time. Pretty easy. Not a big deal. So that's how it works. So which mode did I use? Good question. Let me show you. But I think it's pretty clear. Although here, as you can see in DLSS, This distant detail, a little bit more chunky here. But what bothers me the most would be the ghosting. What I would do in this case is grab the sharpness and lower it. I think sharpness was a little bit too strong. And see, there's still ghosting in DLSS. That's kind of inevitable. Yeah, there's still ghosting there. Yeah, I see ghosting on both of them. So yeah. But things are close. It looks much better. There's still some ghosting there. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed that comparison. Definitely keeping DLSS enabled. What version of DLSS are you using? Good question. I used... Which one did I use? 2.5.1. That's the one I used. I downloaded this one, but I think the game crashed because of this. So I went back and got the correct one, 2.5.1. Can I download FSR for older games for my AMD card? I don't think every game supports this. I think as long as it has the X11, you can mod it in. But personally, I'll just keep it with the DLSS mod. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to lower the sharpness to... Yeah, let's keep it on 0. Yeah, I can still see ghosting in my character's head. But hey, this looks better than the original, in my opinion. Up to you to choose, of course. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was going to share which mod I used very quickly. I'm probably going to paste a link over there, but I use this. So you just need to go here and follow the instructions. You can also install XeSS if you want to. Although for DLSS you need an RTX card. And you also have DLAA as an option if you want to. So we're going to keep it like that. YouTube, I'm going to my own live stream. Oh my god, Santiago's streaming. No, this is not Santiago. This is another video. And let's put the link. If you want to get the DLSS mod with instructions, right there. Hope it helps. DLSS doesn't seem to help FPS at all. I mean, it's still the same internal resolution. It's the same technique. What the game is basically doing is, instead of using FSR, the mod grabs the FSR and says, no, use this other technique instead. But the pixel count is the same. It's not magic. It's basically grabs this slider, but uses DLSS instead. Another upscaling solution. 1440p. Yeah, let's give it a shot. So before that, my advice would be use these settings. These are the best settings. So best settings is 1080p plus 100% resolution plus DLSS. So it's kind of it's kind of an extra upscaler, but it's not upscaling anything. It's just adding sharpness, DLSS mod, plus mid-ish settings. So for this mod to work, you need FSR enabled. So keep it like this, basically. This should do the job. And if this is not enough, enable dynamic resolution. But this will be like the 30 FPS configuration. Even when there is foliage, like you see here. Oh, and I forgot. Hang on. Let me close this down. There we go. Much better. And there you go. Try Starfield performance optimizations mod. No, I'm not trying another mod right now. I want to go to Steam Deck after this, so I might do it later. But there's so many mods for games like this that it would take forever. I just wanted to try the DLSS mod because it's interesting and it's something that they didn't natively implement. But they could. I mean, come on. I was able to do it like in what? In 5 minutes? See, here is where I would enable dynamic resolution. If it's something like this. Yeah, 144p, but we're going to still try it. Anyway, please compare close-ups picture quality XeSS. No, I'm not going to do that. XeSS looks nice, don't get me wrong. But that's not the point of the video. The scope of the video is, can we make it run okay? Yes. Do you want high settings? Maybe. But it's not a good idea. Visually, I don't think it's a huge advantage. But let's do it anyway. So if you want to play on high for some reason, just select 1080p, 77% resolution, and in the upscale mod, add some sharpness to it. So this will be 1080p high plus DLSS mod, 77% resolution. Let's see if this keeps us 30 FPS. I'm just trying random stuff here. So internally this will be 832p. Yeah, high is still too much. See guys, high doesn't make sense. Stay on medium. At least I tried there. Anyway, yeah, medium is fine. Let's do 1440p. Unfortunately for this I need to quit the game, but that's okay. We're going to figure it out. Medium, low. GTAO, grass, contact shadows, whatever. Yep, that should do it. I'm going to keep it like this for 1440p as well. Yep. Did you not see those graphical glitches? Which graphical glitches? You mean when I unpaused the game? Yes, I did. That's the game reloading stuff, basically. Or you're talking to somebody else. That is the question. Crowd density? Yeah, I mean, crowd density on medium was fine. The blue lines. Which blue lines? I'll keep an eye out now. Vertical blue lines. Maybe my capture card? Oh. It was in the game in certain objects. I need to look at it better. 3060, yeah, fine. 3050 should be okay. I mean, it's okay, in my opinion at least. Considering how it runs on the other cards. Okay, so this is too much for the card. Of course, we're at 1440p on a 3050. Oh, crowd density on high, I'm an idiot. You mean these vertical lines? Or you mean this horizontal lines, which is VSync related? Look at the wall. Do you mean this wall? Which lines? Let's put it on low for 1440p. Keep this on 77%. Yeah, that should do. Okay, yeah, that indirect lighting is very noticeable when you turn it off. Although still not enough for 30s here specifically. What's the average? Oh, you mean this? Okay, I saw what you meant. It was the shadows that are flickering a bit. And there's lines when this guy talks. Yeah, the 3070 Ti is much faster. I mean, guys, come on. %66%. At this point, it's no longer 1440p, but hey, here I am. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious why the consoles run it at log 30s. Okay, this looks good. But I can really notice the lack of indirect lighting. This here. This is a GTAO on low. It's the ambient occlusion. Yep. That's the ambient occlusion on low. This and this, it fixes it, maybe. Yeah, that's way better. Still, there's issues here. Looks and runs better than Redfall. That's a very low bar. Yeah, I mean, as long as you have the CPU to power through it, you should be okay. Alright. So if you want to play at 1440p, you can do it like this. I wouldn't recommend it though. It's not 1440p native, of course. So now I'm doing 4K, basically. So let's go to 4K. Whoa. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my resolution at 4K here. You don't have to worry about your CPU if the usage doesn't reach 100%. That's not always the case. I wish it was that simple. Unfortunately, it isn't that simple. You have an 8700K with your 3070 Ti, then you should be fine. Shouldn't be an issue. In that PC, I would really expect it to be to reach 60s. Not much of an issue, really. And if it doesn't, well, that's definitely a game problem. The game won't like that. And now the game is crashing, so I'm going to delete the DLSS mod. It works, but on the performance side, it's basically the same. So if you want better resolve on the resolution, try the mod. But it won't give you free FPS like no tomorrow. That just doesn't exist. But visually, I think it's superior. So if you can do that, please do it. Mouse reshade. Okay, I turned it off, so it shouldn't be a problem. When will you test at 3060? I don't have it anymore, so can't test it. At 4K, either upscale will be good enough. I agree. Yeah, at that point, it will be negligible. I think I screwed up. Yeah, I deleted the wrong files. That's okay. I'll fix the game. Let me open it up. I grab whatever's in here and I delete it. This is not new. Okay. And I'll repair the game. And it will give me like the 3 files that I deleted accidentally. Shouldn't take long. So we're going to try 4K. I'm curious on how this runs on the RX 5700. Should be fine. It's way faster than this GPU. So So yeah. Between 700 is the same as the 2060, maybe. I don't remember exactly. GTX 1080, okay or meh? Should be okay. Even runs on a 1650, so shouldn't be an issue. I don't know about DX12 compatibility. The game will definitely launch. The thing is, I don't know how stable it will be on a 1080, but it will work. On that, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Keep in mind this launch may get 20 plus performance increase. 20% performance increase? What? With patches and better settings. How? I mean, yeah, it's probably going to get better with patches, but that shouldn't be one thing that you say, oh yeah, it's definitely going to happen. What I think is that it's going to happen like in Fallout 4, that people release some mod that compresses the textures better or something, and it helps on places with lots of geometry. I remember Diamond City was a problem. I downloaded a mod that basically corrected the textures. I don't know what it did exactly, and it was stutter free. So we gotta wait for the modders, not for patches, I think. We're trying 4K for science, don't worry. I'm just verifying the files. CPU is in the description. If you have anything faster, it should be into the 50s very easily. The thing is, it's clear that they're still using the same technology from the past. I mean, it's a creation engine. It has lots of upgrades, I get it, but you can still see that it's the limitation. It's a little bit too ambitious, I think. Don't get me wrong, I like the creation engine. The thing is, I think it's like, the bottleneck I think is the engine. I know it sounds weird, but I think they need to rebuild a big part of it for it to be scalable. Because the thing I think is missing here is scalability. I mean, because the changes you see in the consoles is the draw distance of the grass, some of the indirect lighting, the resolution of the shadows, the resolution of the cube maps, and you're telling me you cannot put screen space reflections in there? That's weird. Do you think the problem is the game or the GPU? No, I don't think there's problems in either side. The thing is, the way the game was built is a problem. I mean, that's the problem. I think the game is a bit too ambitious with the technology it has. That's what I'm trying to say. It's hard to put into words. But it's not a GPU issue. The thing is what the requirements are. And I think that 1050 Ti had a very big issue running the game because, well, that generation of Nvidia cards is terrible on the X12. It's not a great performer on the X12. So I'm guessing the 570, 470, 480, 580 will be miles ahead, just due to the better DX12 hardware compatibility. It's like No Man's Sky. No, it's nothing like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, you can fly anywhere and land in any planet and whatever and run around it and it'll generate it. This is more like a Bethesda game, but it's nothing like No Man's Sky. Maybe the mining feels like No Man's Sky, but it's nothing like No Man's Sky. Honestly, I find it very boring, No Man's Sky. It's been fun. I played it in VR, I played it on Steam Deck, I played it on everything, No Man's Sky. And it's fun for a bit, but I get bored. I'm just not a huge fan of that. It's fun to fly in VR, but not my style of game. So yeah, what bothers me, again, is that they clearly are limited by the technology. I think that's the main problem. It's like it happened with Call of Duty. Do you guys remember before... When was when Modern Warfare 2019 was it? Yeah, 2019. When that came out, it was a huge upgrade because they rebuilt big parts of the engine. Well, let's not. They literally went back and rebuilt everything. Kinda. Okay, 4K, performance FSR, everything on low. And the upscaling is FSR 2. And we keep variable rate shading on. Let us go. Wow, the UI looks amazing at 4K. Is the game heavily CPU bound, or I'm good with the 9100F? I don't know. Only 4 cores, 4 threads. Highly doubt it. I don't know if it will work. Okay, so this is 4K low settings FSR performance, which is basically 1080p internally. I'm sorry I don't have any audio. I screwed up there. So yeah, there you go. 4K performance FSR. Yeah. The thing is, when you look into the distance, just don't do it. Don't look into the distance, guys. So yeah, internally 1080p, but we are upscaling to 4K. So it looks way better than native 1080p, at least in my eyes. I'm playing on a 4K screen. I played it on native 1080, and now 4K upscale to 1080p. No, 1080p upscale to 4K looks way better. But it also performs a little bit worse, so that's no surprise.
You know, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. We're seeing the doctor.
That looks razor sharp. $3050 versus Series S. Series S is basically 900p upscaled to 1440p. So it will be like selecting 1440p with quality FSR, I think. Let me do some quick math in my brain. Nah, I'm kidding, I have a computer. So it will be 1440 times, if it was quality FSR, it will be 66%. So 0.66. Yeah, kinda. It will be like playing at 1440p with 66% resolution. That will be the Series S resolution, basically. And it probably has dynamic resolution on full swing there. Or in some instances, and it's locked to 30. Probably medium settings. 1800p? No, not even close. The Series X is 4K upscaled from 1440p. So Series X is actually native 1440p, kinda. Yeah, 1440p, but the native is 4K. So 4K is the base, the UI is all 4K, but Series S is 1440p. So Series X will be like what I'm doing right now. This is 1080p. So this is below, this is above the Series S actually on the pixel count. But when you put it on medium, it'll drop below 30 here, so I'll need to lower the resolution. Can you comment on the 1070 performance? Should be okay. It depends on how the X12 behaves with those cards. Un castor, sí, sí, así. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's be a castor. So, yeah, I mean, 4K wouldn't do it in this card. It's an option if you want to. You lose quality in some things, especially draw distance of the grass. Not a big deal. I'll try to match the Series S configuration. One sec. From the little that I know about the Series S version, what happens on Series S is it's not ultra. That's one of the things that I can say for sure. And it's probably not high. So I'm guessing, just as a wild guess, that it's medium. And 66% resolution scale. So it's 900p upscaled to 1440p, basically. So if we use that as a base, and let's put motion blur on high, because why not? Let's pretend we're on a console. Variable rate shading is probably enabled on the console as well. So if Series S is like medium, is 1440p plus FSR 2 quality around 950p or something like that, I think. Yeah, 950p plus medium. Let's see, do we get 30s? Let's find out. No, not exactly. We're close though. No, never mind, we're not close. We drop here. So this would be like the Series S configuration. This is a wild guess. And we will test the 480, 580. Oh, by the way, thanks V for the $5 donation. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. I don't have those cards anymore, unfortunately, but I'm 100% sure that they run better than this. No, I'm kidding. No, not better than the 3050, but better than the Nvidia competition. So 1080p should be doable if you use FSR. Because they are very good at DX12, those cards. Okay, let's pretend Series S is low settings. I'm pretty sure it's not low, but whatever. Just for scientific purposes. Let's put it on low. Okay. So if Series S was low settings, it would be like this. It's basically FSR 2 quality, maybe a bit lower. Maybe it's 1440 times, yeah, maybe 60% resolution. But that's the resolution. It's 900p, upscale with FSR to 1440. Probably medium settings. Lock to 30. I mean, that's about it. We have a problem with Steam Deck. Guys, I'm going to swap to the Steam Deck now. I will redirect you to my other live stream, but basically my advice, overall, it's clear that we're limited by the technology Bethesda has here, because, well, there's a lot of missing modern effects. We don't have like an open world, which is fine, I don't mind, but it's clear that they build on top of the creation engine, and that is the main limit of this. It's impossible to hit 60s even on 6 cores, 12 threads. I guess that's why the consoles are locked to 30. So yeah, when you brute force, that's what you get. Reminds me when I played Mafia 3 for the first time. It was like, why is it locked to 30? When they unlocked the frame rate, it was like, okay, it's the CPU performance. So yeah, I think we're limited by the engine. So yeah, it's kind of a thing. Yeah, I did the lowest settings at 720p with 50% resolution on this same card. We were into the 50s, drops into the 40s, sometimes into the 60s, but it was very rare. And the GPU was not maxed out, so we were CPU bound. So there's something there that it doesn't add up. So my wild guess is that the engine is probably has to do with it. Which makes sense, it's clearly the same thing with new layers on top of it. Yeah, it's better threaded than Fallout 4. I agree with that. They didn't get those heavy stutters inside cities, which is good. But still. I think they should try next time, if they can, either use another engine or build another one. That's probably very expensive, so I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, and for the settings, lower the shadows, increase the indirect lighting a bit, increase this, keep it the same, particles, medium is fine, volumetrics, low is fine, crowds, medium is fine, motion blur, up to you, GTAO, medium, grass, medium is fine, contact shadows, low works well, but medium is fine. Basically medium. I did a side by side. medium was the best of both worlds, in my opinion. And some stuff on low like shadows, because it still looks good with shadows on low. So yeah. Yeah, the intro was very slow and dull. I agree with that. Yeah. Hang on, before you guys go, I'll swap to the Steam Deck. On the stream will be the Steam Deck. God, my brain. I'm sorry guys, my brain is broken. Oh, it's been 3 hours. What? I've been streaming for 3 hours? No freaking way. What the hell? That explains why I cannot speak anymore. I kind of forgot how to speak. Okay, good. Okay, it was very entertaining to analyze this. Not gonna lie. Anyway, I'm going to test this on the Steam Deck. So I'm going to redirect you there, if you don't mind. It'll be automatic, you don't need to do anything. Once this live stream ends, you'll be there with me. So I'll see you in a few seconds. I'm not going to take a break. After I finish this, I'm going to sleep. So yeah. Anyway. Thanks guys. I'll put some timestamps once I finish streaming everything. And I'll see you on the Steam Deck. Cheers. Thanks for watching guys. I appreciate it a lot. It's been fun. See ya.